Hello everyone and welcome to Guitar Medic. In this first episode, I will show you how I got this Fender Made in Mexico jazz bass, which was in terrible condition. Someone had vandalized the bass, making deep scratches all over the body, neck, and hardware. It was a real mess. So as you can see, the bass is in terrible condition. Every single part of this bass is filled with scratches. The pickups, the hardware, the body, the neck. And the worst part is that the logo is being scratched off. And not only that, the serial number is being completely erased and scratched off. We'll talk about this a little bit later, but at this point, it was almost impossible to identify the model and the year of this bass. So first I decided to take it apart completely and look for any clues that could confirm its authenticity. We'll start with the strings. And after that, I'm going to start to take off the bridge. Take all 5 screws off and see if any clues lie behind. Pretty standard Fender bass bridge. But what I'm noticing here is the routing for the ground wire is clearly CNC'd, and this looks like a CNC pattern from a Fender factory. So at this point, I'm pretty sure this is an original bass. So let's take a look at the electronic cavity. As I take it apart, it looks pretty standard. These are all very good signs. These are standard parts and pots from a factory jazz bass. The pickup covers are disgusting. And as I take the pickup out, I'm also 100% sure that this is a Fender jazz bass pickup. A standard pickup. Also taking notice of the grounding wires. And now behind the second pickup we can see a serial number. Let's take off the pickguard. This is crazy, there's even scratches behind the pickguard. And now we can see closer that this is a serial number. Looks like it's lacquered over. Pretty standard stuff. This is so they don't lose track of the body in the factory. Let's take up the neck. Hopefully here's where our biggest clues are. Okay, so we see some markings on the body neck pocket. And now we see a serial number on the neck, but it's not the same serial number as the one on the headstock. Also, we can see that we have a date. This is great news. Alright, so let's start taking the tuners out. And then we can take a closer look to the serial number. Almost done here. Take note that the tuners are all scratched up as well. Big surprise. Okay, and here we can see that the serial number is completely damaged. This is also the case with the Fender logo. Just what a shame. Please don't do this to your basses. So immediately next, what I thought was, okay, I'm gonna write to Fender, see if they can help me out. And sadly, they reached out and they said, unfortunately, serial numbers cannot be recovered as they aren't printed anywhere else on the instrument. Was this game over? Was there nothing else I could do? No, I'm determined to find out. So let's take a look at the serial number again. Okay, remember the date on the headstock? June 2017. Well, that makes it so that we already know the first 4 digits of our serial number, MX17. This is because these are the first 4 digits of every bass that was produced that year. I noticed that some of the lines were still intact while others were partially erased. This looks like a 6. And this one next to it has to be a 5. Behind the 5, that's gotta be a 1. Okay, the last number. I'm thinking because of the curve and the little stem at the bottom, it's gotta be a 2. The other one looks like a 2 to me, just because of the same hump. And what about this one? The scratches are so wide and so deep that it looks like it was a large number, at least in shape. So I'm gonna go with a 5. That's the biggest shaped number I can think of at the moment. Okay, so let's try it. No results. Okay, remember this too? Maybe it's a 9. It has the same hump. Why don't we try that? Okay, let's try this again. I am not a robot. Search. Oh my god, no results again. I was frustrated and confused. Was this number wrong? Was this base fake? Or was there something else going on? So I posted this on Reddit. Hello community, can you guys help me find this missing serial number? None of my guesses is correct, but I think I'm close. Along with that, I posted a picture with all my best guesses, so that people had something to start off with. I got a lot of funny comments about the condition of the base, but not many serious suggestions. So a Reddit user came up with a link with the model number, and he came up also with the MX for Mexico and the 17 for 2017. He went even further as to say he used to own a guitar shop and that he's seen a few of these bases. He said also that I shouldn't sweat the serial number because it wasn't such a valuable instrument anyway, but for the future of the instrument, it's a good record to have. And then nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing for a while. Just getting frustrated. But then something amazing happened. A Reddit user, who remains nameless for now, commented on my thread with a single guess. He did 2 things to my original number. He changed the 2 to a 3 and the 5 to an 8. I quickly typed this number on the website. Look, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to end up putting some weird stuff there. Who wants that? It's gotta work. And if this doesn't work, seriously, I don't think there is anything else that I can do. Search. Bingo. Let's freaking go. As I thanked him as best as I could, I couldn't help but wonder, how did he do it?
How? Hold on, bro. How?
And most importantly, how did he get the 8? Thankfully, I was not the only one who had this question. He replied by saying, the shape of the scratches, also 8 and 5 can look similar. And to that I just say,
Hackerman. He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
and now we can know all sorts of information about this bass. For example, it's an alder body. As I thought, they were both standard single coil jazz bass pickups. It was made in Mexico. And if you want, you can pause the video here and read all about it. But now it's time to talk about the plans for this bass. Ideally, I want to bring it back to its original state. But that's something that's going to bring a big set of challenges. And that's something you're going to have to watch on the next episode. So remember, your guitar is your patient. Take good care of it. See you in the next one.